Recording. And rolling up and down the fingers. And into the palm. And the pads of the pinky. And the thumb. Down to the wrists. Up to the knuckles and across. And the back of the fingers, index finger and thumb. Middle finger. Ring finger. And pinky. Other hand, index. Middle. Ring. And pinky. And we'll go around the back. And switch. 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 Hinge at the waist, go through the legs. Switch. Switch. And switch. Put the ball on the floor. Assess how the feet feel. And step on the ball right in the middle of the foot and press down 3 times. Press on the knuckles, once on each. Roll across the knuckles. Pivot on the toes, put the ball at the top of the heel and roll across. Press just below the first knuckle at the side of the top of the heel and in the middle of the 5th metatarsal. Roll down each of the bones. And scribble. Three, 2, 1, release, reassess, repeat on the other side. 3 times in the middle. Knuckles. Roll across. Roll across the top of the heels. Press in the 3 spots. Roll down the bones. And swivel. Three, 2, 1. Reassess. Repeat. Get the ball out of the way. And let's do some good mornings. And then straight tree. On center, twist it away, swing the arms. And center with ocean wave breathing. Fingers and thumb at the base of the spine, step out, gather in starlight. And center. Same thing in the other direction. And center. We'll take some steps forward. I'm gonna put my clock up. And then elbow towards the opposite knee. Knee towards the opposite elbow is more like it, I guess. And then slap the opposite heel in the front. And then behind. And then take a cross step with a twist and a punch. And then walk or march or jog. Back push for today. It's Monday. Lots of squats, so I'll be afraid from doing those to get the heart rate going, but anything else is fair. Game as long as it's safe for you. Don't run. A lot of running inside since I'm not doing it outside. All the snow. And we'll do some rolling after class. You're gonna get going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. 10. $20. And 30. Dress. Interlace the fingers. Hands up overhead. Come up on your toes if you can. Come on back down, bend back if you can. Otherwise, just keep stretching up. Back to center, bend to one side. And then to the other. Back to center, lower your hands to the chest and push out. Come on down, interlace the fingers behind the back. Lift them up. Go a little higher. And come on down and shrug. Roll the shoulders back. And then forward. Bend the arms and rotate. Go the other way. One palm down, one palm up. Flip flop. Bring one arm across the body, press in at or above the elbow. And then the other. One arm behind the head. Press down in on the elbow. And then the other. Form a W, squeeze the shoulder blades together and hold. And release. Squeeze. Release. Squeeze. Release. Grab both elbows above the head and rock side to side. Extend one arm, fingers up, pull back. Fingers down. Flop the wrist, keep flopping. Rotate in one direction. Other. Then the other arm, and fingers up. Fingers down. Up the wrist. Rotate. Rotate the other way. Come on down, rotate the neck. Go the other way. Nod. And go ear to shoulder. Up to center, tuck in the chin. Look to one side, drop the chin to the collarbone. And look up. Back to center, look the other way, drop the chin. And look up. Back to center, tuck in the chin and peck like a pigeon. And I'm going to do a side lunge. Go the other way. And come on up and grab the stick for the gym stick routine. I'm going to start with some dynamic swimmers over the head in one direction. And then go the other way. Bring the stick overhead and go side to side. Then behind the back at the waist, twist at the waist. Drop the stick to the back of the leg, right above the knees. Bring your hands around front in between the knees, hinging at the waist, lift up. And then bring the stick around front. Hold on with two hands, step back. Hinge at the waist, stretch the shoulders. Come on up, bring the stick across the body with one hand. Other hand comes up and underneath the armpit, grab the shoulder. Hinge at the waist, tug gently on the shoulder. Do the same thing the other direction. Come on up, bring the stick to the side of one foot. Push out with the top hand, pull in with the bottom, hinging at the waist. Do the same thing in the other direction. And then bring the stick out in front of 1 foot. Toes are about 6 inches away. Put the top of the stick against the collarbone, slide down the stick. Lift the sole of the foot and wiggle it. And then do the same thing with the other leg. Come on up, press the sole of the first foot against the stick. And then the other. And then bring one leg forward. Other leg, you're on the toes behind you. Come on down, stretch the hip flexors. Switch the position of the legs. Come on up, grab one leg by the shin, ankle, or toes. Stretch the quads. And then the other. Bring that first leg in front. Push the knee towards the back as you hinge slightly at the waist. Same thing for the other leg. Come on up. Grab the stick in front with both hands or one hand or some fingers at the top. Step back, come up on your toes for a second, back on your heels for a second. About 20, rocking back and forth. Uh, 20, all right. Let's put the stick down. If you're gonna have anything in your hands to the Zach push forward, grab them. Bottles are good, weights, or nothing at all. Four moves again. We got the squat. We got the raise. We get around the clock either outside or through the middle. And presses. I'm going to start with the squat. We'll move it around in the sequence. We're going to do 10 rounds, 10 reps, 3 rounds, and we'll pick up speed each round. All right, let's start with the squats. 10, 9, 8. And take a breath. Raises. breath. Around the clock. And presses. All right, take a few breaths. We're going to start with raises. Put squats into number 2. We'll be going a little bit faster. In 3, 2, 1. Breath. Squats. We're halfway there. Take a breath. And I'm going to do through the middle this time. Breath. Presses. And 2 breaths. One more round, a little bit faster still. We'll move squats into number 3. And ready to go in 3, 2, 1. I'm going to do 5 and 5 on the around the clock. Squats. And final presses. And 10. Whew, okay. Put down whatever you were holding and recoup your breath. We're going to do letter doors natural high. That's 4 quick inhales through the nose, and then 1 long exhale through the nose or the nose. And we do 4 rounds, total 20 breaths. If you feel a little lightheaded, sit down while you're doing them. And let's get started. And then rub those hands together, cultivate chi. From the chi ball. Let it move you around. Wherever. And the center. 2 breaths. Let's open our hearts. Pause on this inhale. Exhale, send it out. And center, 2 breaths. And bring down chi. And scoop it up. And
Thank you, Thom.
okay, Mira, take care. Have a good one.
You too.
Thanks.
You. Nina, take care. Enjoy the carnival, the never-ending carnival.
I think it's over now.
Oh,
Thank you.
All right.
bye, Nina. Bye,
Good to see you,
Nina.
Barbara.
I think I'll stay
Oh,
on
good.
and
Yeah,
if I
we'll do some
can-
rolling. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm off today, so I got a little more time here,
bingo.
which is
All right,
good.
good. We'll grab
Let me get my roller.
a ball and a roller.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put the floor camera on.
Me too. Okay.
And the lower body today, gonna put the ball under the gluteus maximus and move around trying to find a tender spot. And when you do, just lean into it, modulating the pressure if it gets to be too much with your arms and other leg. Yeah. Not too hard to find a spot today. And breathe. Three, two, one, and then go over to the gluteus medius on the side of the hips and up a bit. And again, roll around, look for that tender spot and hold. Breathe. And release. And then we do the other side, gluteus maximus. And medius. Three, two, one. All right, come up, put the pole aside. Let's grab the rollers and let's start with some hamstrings. Pull underneath the hamstring. And come up and just roll back and forth. You can put one leg on top of the other if you'd like. And then the other. And then bring the roller up underneath the pelvis. Lean back. Bring the knees up towards the chest. Or maybe, yeah, a little bit towards the chest. Go over to the right side and do 4 circles in one direction. And 4 circles in the other direction. And then do some bicycles. And reverse the bicycles. And then go over to the left side, making sure the roller is snug, and do 4 circles in each direction again. Bicycles. Reverse the bicycles. And then come to the middle. Do 8 figure eights, moving in one direction to start for 4 of them and starting in the other direction for the other 4. And then do some bicycles. And reverse. And come on up. That's it. Ah.
Very good.
Good.
Thank you, Tom, so much. I
You're welcome.
appreciate it.
Great to